students, welcome to the new session of Standard 9 Physics, Chapter Gravitation, Part 5. Content: Equations of motion in the case of freely falling bodies, mass and weight of an object on the moon. So dear students, let's begin with equations of motion in the case of freely falling body. It's a very simple idea. And these three equations of motion or general equations of motion, and these three equations are familiar to you that we have already discussed in the previous chapter. And in this equation we are just replacing this A, acceleration, by G. That is only difference here, because in the case of gravitation all the bodies moving towards the earth, whenever we are releasing a body from a particular height, the body is always moving towards earth under the action of gravitational force. So in such cases the acceleration produced is called acceleration due to gravity. Therefore we are just replacing this A from the general equation by G. That is only difference here. So V is equal to U plus AT. This is the first equation of motion. So it can be written as V is equal to U plus GT in the case of a freely falling body. And the second equation, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, changed to H is equal to UT plus half GT square. Why it is H here? Because we are releasing a body from a particular height, means it's a vertical distance, that is called height, right? That is why we take it as H. And the third equation, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. That is V square is equal to U square plus 2GH. So these are what we call the equations of motion for freely falling bodies. Very important equation for the mathematical calculations. So you may please study the same and keep the same in your mind. Okay? Yes. Next, mass and weight. What is the difference between mass and weight? Let's see. The first one, mass. What do you mean by mass? The mass of a body is defined as the quantity of matter contained in it. Once again, the mass of a body is defined as the quantity of matter contained in it. Here the mass is a scalar quantity. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. Can be represented by kg. Mass of an object is same everywhere, no matter whether it is earth, moon, whatever it may be, the mass of an object is same everywhere in this universe. And it cannot be zero. Mass of an object cannot be zero. So these are the points that you should remember in the case of mass. The second one, weight. What do you mean by weight? The weight of an object is the force acting on the object due to gravity. Which means what? Suppose you are releasing a body, then we know that the body is always moving towards the earth under the action of gravitational force. Which means the earth is providing or applying a kind of force on every object, right? Yes. So the weight of an object is the force acting on the object due to gravity. So here gravitational force is always attracting all the bodies towards its center, right? Yes. If it is like that, we can write the equation F is equal to ma, and this equation is familiar to you. F is equal to ma can be written as F is equal to mg. Here we just replace this A by G, because in the case of gravitation the acceleration is called acceleration due to gravity under the action of gravitational force. Therefore we just replace this A by G. Therefore the F is equal to ma can be written as F is equal to mg. The same equation can be written as W is equal to mg. Why? Because in the case of weight, we know that the weight of an object is the force acting on the object due to gravity. If it is like that, you just replace this F by W, then you will get W is equal to mg. The same equation. Here the force is equal to W, therefore W is equal to mg. Or simply weight is equal to mass times acceleration due to gravity. Clear? Yes. And here the SI unit of weight is also Newton. Actually, the SI unit of force is Newton, and it can be represented by the capital letter N, and the same unit can be taken in the case of weight, because here weight is equal to the force acting on the object due to gravity. Therefore, the SI unit of weight is Newton. And the weight is a vector quantity. That's very important point. Weight is a vector quantity. Weight of a body is not constant. It may vary from place to place. Therefore, it is not a constant. Weight can be zero. In the case of mass, it cannot be zero, but in the case of weight, weight can be zero. So these are the points you should remember in the case of weight. Clear? Yes. Dear students, next we want to discuss about weight of an object on the moon. The weight of an object on the moon is about 1/6 of what it is on the earth. Right? Yes. For that, you just consider a body of mass M. Its weight on the moon can be taken as Wm. Suppose the mass of the moon is capital letter M and its radius is r, then you just apply the universal law of gravitation. You will get Wm is equal to Gmm by r square. Here G is called universal gravitation constant. M is called mass of the moon, and the small m is called the mass of the body, and r is called radius of the moon. Yes. So now you will get Wm is equal to G into mm by r square. It can be taken as equation number 1. The weight of the same object on the earth can be taken as We. So we know that the mass of earth is 100 times that of the moon. Very important. Mass of earth is 100 times that of the moon, and the radius of earth is 4 times that of the moon. So simply you can write mass of the moon is equal to capital letter M, mass of earth 100 times this M, so 100 M. Then radius of the moon is r, and radius of the earth is 4 times that of the moon, therefore 4r. Clear? Yes. Then weight on earth We is equal to G into 100 mm by 4r square. Can be taken as equation number 2. That is We is equal to G into 100 mm divided by 16r square. The 4r square which becomes 16r square. Then dividing this equation 1 by 3. Equation 1 by 3 means equation 1, this one, first equation by equation 3. Then you will get Wm divided by We is equal to Gmm 16r square whole divided by r square G 100 mm. So cancel the same terms, G here, r square m. The remaining things Wm divided by We is equal to 16 by 100. That is Wm by We is equal to 1 by 6. That is Wm is equal to 1 by 6 We, which means what? The weight of an object on the moon is equal to 1 by 6 of its weight on the earth. Clear? It's a very important equation, so you should study how to derive this equation and study the same. Okay? Yes. Dear students, watch the video very carefully, and after that you should go through the textbook, read the textbook very well, and try to write all the points that given in the slides and textbook. Study the chapter well. Thank you for watching video.